Hey there, welcome to Nostalgia Punch, where the past packs a punch. My name's James, and what I'm about to talk about today, I bet everyone's going to be like, oh hell yeah. Red Dwarf.
Wow! Did I hear you just say Red Dwarf?
Yes, I did.
Do you know that's literally one of my favourite things to talk about?
It is awesome, Nostalgic Ninja. Why don't you tell us a bit about it?
With pleasure. A red dwarf star is the smallest kind of star in the main sequence, which is in itself a classification of stars which appears on...
Whoa, hold on, man. I was talking about the TV show Red Dwarf.
Oh, okay, why didn't you say? I love Red Dwarf. I love how serious and deeply emotional it can get.
You've never seen it, have you?
Nope.
Well, I, like a lot of people, have. So let me talk about one of the greatest bloody British sitcoms ever made. So sit back and get ready to enjoy some smeg.
Oh, what the hell?
If you watched the show, you would have got that. First broadcasted in 1988 on the BBC, the original run lasted until 1999, then it continued on TV channel Dave from 2009, and technically it's still going, with the latest episode airing in 2020. Red Dwarf creators Robert Grant and Doug Nayland came up with the idea of what if the last human alive was a slob, who was stuck in deep space with a bunch of misfits. Producers at the time thought a sitcom set in space wouldn't work, and nobody will watch it, so Red Dwarf almost never saw the light of day. But unlike nowadays, people back then at the BBC actually had their heads screwed on and commissioned the show. And thank goodness they did. I couldn't imagine a world without Red Dwarf.
Damn you both, all the way to Hades. I want to go to Blow Alert.
Okay.
Thank you. Bit of professionalism. Step up to Red Alert.
Sir, are you absolutely sure? It does mean changing the bulb.
Okay, that's pretty funny. I would like to know more about this show.
I'm happy to hear you're taking an interest in this.
Well, you're not paying me to stand around and look pretty.
Okay, great. We have liftoff. Wait, what do you mean I'm paying you? Red Dwarf is where the bulk of the series takes place. It was a space mining vessel that was on its returning voyage back to Earth from the Jupiter moon Titan when the crew experienced a very unfortunate accident. The accident was a massive radiation leak which killed its entire crew. Well, almost its entire crew. Low-ranking suit machine technician Dave Lister, played by Craig Charles, survived the blast as he was put in suspended animation for smuggling an illegal cat on board. And after his release, the ship's computer Holly, played by Norman Lovett, informs Lister of the accident.
Is everybody home?
They're dead, Dave.
Who is?
Everybody, Dave.
But the good news is, Holly managed to navigate the ship into deep space until the radiation reached a safe level. The bad news, it took a while.
3 million years! I've still got that library book.
Damn, stuck 3 million years alone in deep space? I couldn't imagine it getting any worse.
What you mean?
It's not all bad. Holly brings back a hologram of one of the dead crew to keep him company.
Long time no see.
Rimmer, you're a hologram?
Yes, that's because I'm dead. Dead as a can of Spam.
Who's that then? A friend?
Absolutely not. This is second technician Arnold Judas Rimmer, played by Chris Barry. And he's the last person in the universe Lister will want to be alone in deep space with.
This Holly seems like a bit of a piss taker. Next, you'll be telling me he's been letting some crazy bloke run free around the ship.
Yep, meet the cat, played by Danny John Jules, a feline who evolved from the offspring of Lister's cat.
Hey, this has been a good day. I've eaten 5 times, I've slept 6 times, and I've made a lot of things mine. Tomorrow, I'm gonna see if I can have sex with something. Ow, yeah!
I'm starting to think this show is weird.
Having the responsibility of possibly being the last human alive who is stuck 3 million years from Earth will probably drive most people mad. But not Dave Lister, who sort of sees it as an opportunity to drink beer and eat curries all day. Although he loves playing his guitar, much to the annoyance of the rest of the crew, he's mostly lazy.
Oh, did I get drunk? Or did I get drunk?
That is, of course, unless something happens to the ship or his friends. Then he's quick to take action to save the day, as he is quite brave and he doesn't take any smack.
Hold on, boys. You can't all die at once.
The opposite to Lister is Rimmer, who will be the first to flee at the sight of danger, leaving everyone else to face the music.
You go, I'll cover you. Seriously? Nope.
Rimmer's devotion to duty and his obsession with wanting to become a respected officer makes him a self-centered, arrogant narcissist.
If you're in trouble, he will save the day. He's brave and he's fearless, come what may. Without him, the mission would go astray.
Before the radiation leak that killed him, he used his role as second technician to showcase his authority to the only member of Red Dwarf lower in rank than him, Lister. Now, as for the cool cat,
I've given pleasure to the world because I have such a beautiful ass.
This self-centered feline doesn't worry about too much about what's going on around him, just what's on him.
Hey, you're a work of art, baby. You're gonna have to help me, man. Thank you.
But he does come in handy with his cat abilities, as his strong sense and smell helps him alert the crew of any dangers heading their way.
I'm telling you, bud, my nostril hairs are shimmying faster than a grass skirt on a fat Hawaiian hula hoop champion. There's something out there.
Oh, I get it now. He's called Cat because he is a cat. Clever.
He hasn't said anything for a while. After Series 1 and 2, the show had a bit of a revamp. The sets became less military and more sci-fi looking. Norman Lovett left the role of Holly and was replaced by Hattie Hayridge.
Rude alert, rude alert. An electrical fire has knocked out my voice recognition unicycle. Many Wurlitzers are missing from my database. Abandoned shop. This is not a daffodil. Repeat, this is not a daffodil.
Well, thankfully Holly's unaffected.
But the biggest change was a new addition to the crew, the robot mechanoid Crichton. After making a one-off appearance in Season 2, Crichton, played then by David Ross, proved popular with the viewers, so they brought him back full-time in Season 3, this time played by Robert Llewellyn.
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I said supper is ready.
Crichton is programmed to obey all humans, something Rimmer takes full advantage of, but Lister tries multiple times to get Crichton to break his programming and become more independent.
He's a smee. He's a smee. He's a smig. Hey! I did it!
He takes care of the others by cooking and cleaning for them, but he also serves as a science officer of sorts, having to explain any weird situations and life forms they encounter.
What is that thing?
It's an emo hawk, sir. It's trained to change shape at its owner's behest. Like all polymorphs, it's an emotional leech.
I can't see them bumping into too much, being stuck so far in deep space.
Oh, you'll be surprised. The main appeal of Red Dwarf was seeing what crazy things the crew came across throughout the years. You'll think being stuck 3 million years in deep space would be boring, but surprisingly they encounter many other life forms and surreal situations to keep them and us entertained. The first 5 seasons was mainly centred around Red Dwarf, but the show wasn't afraid of changing things up now and again. As Season 6 had the crew stuck travelling around in the cargo transport vessel Star Bug in search of a stolen Red Dwarf, which kind of added a battle for survival element to it, as they face more enemies while constantly running out of supplies. Season 7 saw the departure of Chris Barry as Rimmer.
See you, David White. Yeah, good luck, man.
And introduced a new crewmate, Christine Kachansky, played by Chloe Annette.
Hi.
A member of the Red Dwarf crew from another dimension who gets trapped with Lister, Cat and Crichton in their universe. She acts as a sort of love interest for Lister and a rival for Crichton, as he is worried Lister and Kachansky will end up together and abandon him.
But he doesn't need the likes of you swapping dimensions like there's no tomorrow and bewitching him with all your in and out bits. Pointy and unnecessary.
You've got big problems, you know that.
Well, at least I don't have a ridiculous walk, unlike some people.
you seen the way you walk?
I have a perfectly sensible walk. At least I don't walk like this.
Now get ready, because the next series made more big changes.
Okay, slow down. You've lost me now.
What part?
Right after you said, "Welcome to Nostalgia Punch, where the past packs a punch."
For smeg's sake. Do I really sound like that? In Series 8, our heroes finally find Red Dwarf, only to discover the dead crew have been resurrected, including Rimmer, with Chris Barry returning to the role.
Rimmer.
The ship's captain, played by Mac McDonald, puts our heroes on trial, which lands them in the ship's prison, leading to some hilarious moments.
What's this?
Chris found out about the shower thing. She went ballistic. Just a little present to say sorry.
A bag of flour.
No, 2 bags. I'm in the tank, in the middle of deep space. I can't just get the blower to interflora, you know. Flour, flowers. It was the closest I could get.
The show then went on hiatus for 9 years, returning with a 3-part special, Back to Earth, in which Lister, Rimmer, Cat and Crichton end up in a reality where they see their lives as Red Dwarf has been made into a TV show, and it's about to be cancelled.
Kachansky's dead, and the crew are hailed through a portal and discover they are just characters from a TV series, knowing they will die in the final episode.
Die?
They do everything in their power to try and prevent this, as they will cease to exist. A pretty clever way for the writers of the show to get the audience to demand more episodes.
You're the only one that can help us, man.
Yes, while we're on that topic, please subscribe for more Nostalgia Punch episodes before we cease to exist.
Oh, Ninja, you're so funny. But yes, please do. The plot of Back to Earth must have worked, because it helped gain interest in Red Dwarf again. And the show continued with Series 10, 11 and 12, and concluded with a 19-minute special titled The Promised Land back in 2020. And at the time of making this video, no new episodes have yet to be released. But with 74 episodes released altogether, there's still a lot to enjoy. And just for fun, I've made a quick list of my personal favourite top 10 episodes.
I'm still totally invested in this.
So, you had to enroll in the Jupiter Engineering Mining Program and get that film fixed. How did it go, eh? You didn't do it, did you, David? No, just skipped ahead to the next message to see what I'd say, didn't you?
Yes, Dad.
I knew you'd do that. It was a test.
Sorry, Dad.
Now get your filling fixed, no messing, then play message 3, yeah?
Commander Arnold Rimmer reporting for debriefing.
So you dog, you're back.
Did you ever doubt it when I've got someone like you to come back to?
If only it were true. What are you doing lunchtime?
Not sure. Why?
Because if you're interested, I'll be in my quarters, covered in maple syrup.
Whoops. Are you all right?
You're gonna go spare.
What? What is it?
You're gonna go absolutely spare.
No, you've lost me arm.
I've lost your watch too. No, you're right. It's my fault. My hands are up. Well, my hand is up.
You think it's funny?
No, but this is.
What happened? We inserted the capture of the truth serum, sodium pentothal, into his asthma inhaler, sir.
Which is why he rushed onto the bridge this morning, apologized for being late, saying he'd been having jiggy-jiggy with the science officer's wife, and hadn't allowed enough time to change out of his Batman outfit.
Permission to snigger, sir.
Permission refused.
May have to snigger anyway, sir.
Ah, don't move! A huge black furry spider with big teeth just crawled up your trouser leg!
I know, I just put it there. It's the thing I'm afraid of most in the whole world, a tarantula crawling up my trousers.
This is getting out of hand!
Do you think I don't know that? Ah, he's past my knees into my boxers.
Close your eyes and wish it away!
I can't!
Concentrate, man!
I can't!
Your death will be exquisite. I'll take you to the peak of ecstasy, and then I'll blow your mind.
on, have your tooth back. This is a very, very bad dream, right?
I'm not a hologram.
I'm half human.
What the hell's happened to my teeth?
There's nothing here, just the blanket and the pillows and the snake. Snake! Snake!
What the smeg is going on?
I hate snakes. They freak me out totally, snakes. They are my all-time second worst fear, guy.
What's your first?
This?
Hey, buddy! Hold it! You gotta stay! This is a job for the Riviera Kid.
Well, I think I've gone on about Red Dwarf long enough.
Yes, you have.
But this show deserves all the recognition it gets and more. I've been watching this show as long as I can remember, and I'll never get bored of the adventures and antics of these fantastic characters. Nothing much more I can say except I think Red Dwarf packs one hard-hitting, unforgettable, legendary smeghead bazookoid blasting punch!
Marvellous.
Oh, you're done! Well done, Jamie. I learnt a lot about Red Dwarf.
You have?
Yes, I love how serious and deeply emotional it is.
Just get the smeg out of here.
Ninja, away!
Ugh. If you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.